Here come the 12 athletes then for the women's javelin final. Fantastic event presentation here, really giving the athletes a fantastic stage with which to enter their throwing arena. Nikola Ogrodinokova of the Czech Republic, well ranked number 3 this year, throwing in position 1. Next, probably the favourite for the title, Liu Hui, the world leader. Her best this year, 67.98. Looking to give China their 3rd gold medal of these championships. Kristen Hassan of Germany. Germany, very powerful javelin nation, of course. They've got a multitude of top male athletes who will be competing. Martina Ratej, the 37-year-old, here in the world final again, representing Slovenia. The Olympic champion is next. That is Sara Kolak from Croatia, throwing in position 5. Next will be the second of the Chinese athletes, Liu Shiying, the Asian Games champion last year. The North American representation comes from Kara Winger, the Pan American Games champion. All funky moves. Good spirits coming in. I'm sure that helps you to relax and to throw well if you're happy. Irina Sedeva of the Czech Republic. Good volume of Czech support here in the stadium as well. A few Indian flags knocking around as well, and plenty of noise for Anu Rani, the national record holder of India, the Asian silver medalist, the biggest volume so far. Rob mentioned earlier on, we've got a huge Indian contingent here in the stadium. And now one of the legends hidden under the hood, almost coming into the ring like a boxer, the 38-year-old Barbora Sportakova, the defending champion in her 6th World Championship final, 2 times Olympic gold medalist, to go with those 3 world titles. Next, the Commonwealth Games silver medalist Kelsey Barber, finished 2nd in the Diamond League final in Zurich with her best of 67.70. Set a raft of PBs this year. And finally, another one with a hood up, Tatiana Kalatovich of Belarus. Best of almost 67.5 meters. 12 athletes, the women's javelin final. Anu Rani of India, easily the best supported in that field.
Early stages of this javelin, what a competition this could turn out to be.
Yeah, this is the first attempt in the women's javelin throw final. Oh. And it's not what we thought we were going to see. I've never seen that before.
It was nearly underarm, that one. Ogrodnikova got it all wrong. And instead of just carrying on and running through and stopping and keeping the implement in her hand, look, it is underarm, officially underarm.
Well, that was a first, but it will go down as a foul. Former heptathlete. And this is the first time we're seeing one of the favourites for the title here. This is Liu. She's medalled at the last 2 World Championships. She looked good in qualification. And that goes out to just around 65 metres.
She's the world leader this year, Liu, with her mark of 67.98, which has got her 10th on the all-time list. The favourite, certainly on paper, for this event. And she's opened up with 64.93.
Okay, just picking up the competition now. This is Li. This is the other Chinese athlete. And she's already seen her teammate Liu go out to just under 65 metres. It was 64.93 for Liu. So what has she done? And that's 64.81. That puts her in 2nd position in these early stages. This is Kelsey-Lee Barber. This is her first attempt. She's had some good results this year. She was 2nd in London, 2nd in Zurich at the Diamond League meetings. And that just falls a little bit short, just less than 65 meters. She'll want much more than this, of course. We can just see that Javelin just took a little bit of a nosedive there. This is Lou in the Javelin. This is her second attempt now. Well, she's giving it a cheer, isn't she? And that looks slightly further than her first attempt. First attempt went out to 64.93. Well, it looked there or thereabouts. 65.06. So Hassan. So much going on, of course, in this arena. We've got the women's 200 meters semi-finals. We've got an enthralling men's pole vault final. The medalists are already decided, but in which order? And we've got the women's javelin throw, all taking part at the same place. Hassan, what has she done? Well, again, it looks over 65 meters. Coach looking on there. And that arm comes through so fast, doesn't it? These javelin throwers work really hard on their arm flexibility. And 65.05, just a single centimetre there off the lead at these early stages.
Now, Ogrodnikova, things have not gone well for her tonight. It just hasn't clicked.
Yeah, we've already seen her in her first round. And that wasn't much better. No, I'm just trying to pick this up. So we saw her in the first round and she actually just did an underarm throw. I remember Chris commenting on that. She just ran through, didn't she? And she just doesn't look like she's found this runway here this evening. Really upsetting scenes, of course, for her. She's the European silver medalist from last year, and she'd have been hoping to really get amongst those medals here this evening, but she won't take any further part in this competition. So this is an athlete we're really looking forward to see. Spotarkova. She's a world record holder, of course, in this event. Well, again, this is a bit of a changing of the guards. 11 years, of course, since that world record. 3 World Championship golds, 2 Olympic golds. This is Lee. Well, we've already seen some good throws from Lee so far. 65.06 was her furthest. That looks further. And she put a hand to her mouth there, doesn't she? What have I just done? What have I just produced? Well, it's 65.88. That's the furthest that we've seen so far. So Lou, her compatriot, she goes next and she really gets herself all the way up to that line, doesn't she? She loses no distance there whatsoever. That too is over 65 meters. Not quite as far as Lee. Real athleticism there in the final steps before they throw the spear. See good rotation there. And it's 65.49. That leaves her in second position.
Instantly, Jenny, Lou hasn't hit the height she hit in qualifying. She threw 67.27 in qualifying, so has come up short of that here in the final.
Yeah, this event can go like that sometimes. But here we go. This is Klovanovic. What can she do? We're in round 5. Just over 60 meters.
Well, that won't improve on her 6th position overall, her best 62.54. That was live pictures from the final round for Tatyana Klovanovic. of Belarus. Confirmed at 61.98, so she will finish no higher than 6th.
Well, she's not happy, is she? 6th place in a World Championship final is a fantastic result, but she doesn't seem to think so.
Well, we're live with the women's javelin. Our final track event is not due for another 15 minutes or so, which is the men's 200 metres final at 22:40 local time. So there are 5 more throwers in the final round. You can see the current standings on the left of your screen. And next to go will be Cara Winger, the Pan American Games champion, who currently has produced a best of 63.23, which is a good metre and a half short of what she's produced this season.
Well, Winger lying in 5th position. Her best championship result at this Global Champs is 8th, so she's already ahead of that. Can she improve on that 63.23? Well, doesn't look so. She rips her belt off, doesn't she? But 5th position so far, with a few athletes still to go. That's her best World Championship performance.
Well, that won't be an improvement. In fact, 62.40 confirmed. She will finish in 5th position. Now, the interesting name is coming up next. Kelsey Barber of Australia, 2nd in the Diamond League final in Zurich. The Commonwealth silver medalist has made terrific progress this year, but currently with 1 throw remaining outside the medals.
Yeah, she's gone all the way out to 67 metres 70 this season. She's 2nd on the 2019 world list, but she currently is in 4th position. She'll be desperate to get amongst these medals at this World Championships. And she's asking the crowd again, just like we saw the pole vaulters, for some support. Can she just find those next few metres that she so much needs at this moment? Wow, she can! She saved her best to last. And she didn't look impressed with it when she actually released the spear. But those lines signify the distances of the gold, the silver and the bronze. And that throw was in excess of that. Well, I can hear cheers coming out around the arena. The board has gone up. We've not seen it so far. Yes, we have. 66.56. She takes the lead with just 3 athletes yet to go in this World Championship javelin throw final.
Well, we've seen at the other end of the arena the pole vaulters delivering when the heat is on and the pressure is ramped up and absolutely everything is at stake. Well, Kelsey Barber of Australia has just propelled herself from outside the medals into gold potentially with 3 throwers remaining. The 2 Chinese athletes will be the last to go, but Kristen Hassan of Germany, 65.05, has just slipped from bronze to 4th.
Well, different scenes for Hassan. Obviously, she was in the bronze medal position, and I was about to say she's just gone out of it, but yeah, I think she's just fell short of that bronze medal winning distance that she needed. Oh, so much tension in these World Championship finals.
Well, she needed 65.49 or better to get herself back into the medal contention. It's landed right on that 65-metre line. It's 65.21, so her song will finish outside the medals. So Kelsey Barber now knows that with 2 throwers to come, she's definitely got a medal. Will it be gold, silver or bronze? The world leader, Liu Hui of China, will go next, currently in the silver medal position. The lady who probably came into this as the favourite.
Well, her song has just seen that medal snatched away from her. But Liu has also seen herself downgraded because of that throw. Because Kelsey-Lee Barber, what can she do? Well, it looks like she'll have to contend with one of the minor medals.
Yeah, that's bronze for Liu. She's not going to improve on 65.49, so Kelsey Barber now a little broadening of the smile because she knows now she's going to get at least silver. 62.61 for Liu Hui of China. So the only thrower that can deny Kelsey Barber now is Liu Shiying of China. Remember, Kelsey Barber's distance, 66.56. Anything short of the 65-metre line, and Barber of Australia is the world champion.
Well, here she goes. She keeps that javelin really close to her face. Really important, of course, to keep that trajectory. And it looks like it's really similar to her silver medal winning throw, and it will be a silver for the Chinese athlete.
Well, we wait for confirmation of the distance officially, but you can see from the reaction, 65.75. It's not enough for Liu. The world champion is Kelsey Barber of Australia. What a year she's had. What a couple of years she's had. Take it back to the Olympics, didn't even qualify in Rio. 10th in London 2 years ago. And now, the world champion in Doha, Kelsey Barber of Australia. What a performance throughout the year. 66.56, the winning distance, ahead of Liu, and Liu of China taking the silver and bronze.
Well, she's promised so much this season, hasn't she? And how her mood and emotions have changed over the last 5 minutes or so. She was outside the medals going into that final round. Great scenes there. Oh, the Australians will be celebrating that one this evening. A fantastic medal for Kelsey-Lee Barber there.
Well, she talks about throwing a javelin like threading a needle through the sky. I tell you what, her sewing skills were spot on there when it mattered. What a moment to choose to launch it out beyond the 65-metre line. It really is all or nothing when you're in fourth position with one throw remaining, isn't it? You just have to give it the absolute kitchen sink. We talk about all the angles we've been showing you on the screen. It just all clicked together for her when it really counted.
Yeah, it was so interesting. It didn't really look like she thought it was a good throw. She almost saw it land and then thought, oh, all right, I'll accept that one. But all these years of practice, all these moments make it so worthwhile.
Well, Kelsey Barber of Australia will enjoy that, I'm sure. I know lots of people are watching us in Australia as well as part of our broadcast here from the IAAF World Championships in Doha. And I'm sure you'll be celebrating that one down under. Since looking at the conditions out there, the average winning distance over the last 8 World Championships has been 68.5 metres further. So it hasn't taken anything like that to win here today. Very closely matched, in fact, when you look at positions 1 through to 4, just around about, less than a metre, in fact.
Kelsey Barber will be the toast of Australia tonight and tomorrow. To do it in the last round was absolutely amazing. Last round glory from Kelsey Barber. An amazing throw, 66.56. Xiying Liu and Hui Liu, silver and bronze. Barber will be the toast of Australia tomorrow.